Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Tigers and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Tigers and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Now Wentz on third down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. And they'll run it here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up?
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his second. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He finds Douglas complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I know it looks easy to a lot of people when you're kicking the ball. I mean, it looks pretty simple, right? Snap, put it down, kick it. But playing in the snow, that can throw off your timing just a bit, and that can wreak havoc, as we just saw there.
Well, throws off the... We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1.
5-7.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Carson Wentz with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guys are able to strike for 6. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 5th. All right, time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. See what the offense can do back out onto the field. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And on the ground they go with the running back. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And an alley to run. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Back to throw. Wentz steps away to his left. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now Wentz. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw is Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Wentz to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Into the red zone. Wentz. And a quick throw here. That's complete. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Sherman with 4 seconds remaining. And his guys are going to take the lead.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere.
Only 2 timeouts at the defense's disposal, and it's doubtful that's going to be enough for him to get the ball back, as we'll head back in for the final moments of this one. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for our visitors, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, this was basically just an exhibition game for them, as they'd already clinched home field advantage. But more importantly, they'll get a week to rest as they've earned a first-round bye in this year's playoffs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.